That morning, as I carefully tended to the roses in my garden, a sense of unease lingered in the air, leaving me blissfully ignorant of the unexpected twists that awaited me. My hands delved deep into the earth, feeling the hidden roots of the saplings I had just placed, a sense of anticipation swirling within me. All seemed ordinary and serene, much like any other day, until an unexpected jolt of pain pierced through my back. Little did I know the unexpected events that were about to transpire, particularly with my step-nephew James, present by sheer chance. My garden had always been a hidden refuge, a place where I could lose myself in thought. After my husband Liam passed away, it transformed into the only sanctuary that genuinely mended my spirit. Yet on that day, an unsettling shift hung in the air. At 67, I often found myself the subject of curious glances and whispered questions. "Emma, how do you manage to look so youthful at your age?" they'd ask, their eyes wide with surprise, as if I held a secret that could unravel the very fabric of time. In truth, the revelation was far from monumental. I focused on nurturing myself, embracing a balanced diet, committing to consistent exercise, and holding on to the vibrant spirit of the young woman I still feel within. Yet, I must confess, a profound solitude had burrowed itself deep within my very being. Though my beauty may have captivated those around me, a profound emptiness lingered within, refusing to be ignored. As I was positioning one of the saplings, an unexpected jolt of pain pierced through my back, leaving me momentarily breathless. The suddenness of it cut through the air, causing me to release everything I clutched in my hands. For a fleeting moment, I shut my eyes, attempting to draw in a breath that might ease the ache, yet it offered no solace. The pain radiated from my shoulder, creeping down my spine, paralyzing me in a moment of stillness, as if the world around me had come to a halt. Suddenly, as if the air had shifted, James's voice pierced through the silence. "Emma, are you okay?" My step-nephew James, just 22, possesses broad shoulders and a muscular build, with a striking face that could easily grace the cover of a magazine. His blonde hair glinted in the sunlight, while his intense gaze held mine, a flicker of worry dancing within it. There was an undeniable allure about him, a magnetic quality that drew the gaze of those around him, yet he remained blissfully unaware of the effect he had on others, and now all that vibrant energy appeared to be directed solely towards my aid. "My back," I managed to whisper, directing my finger to the place where the ache throbbed most intensely. A sense of unease lingers in the air. I'm frozen in place. Do you feel prepared for what lies ahead? This is a tale unlike any other. This is a journey where lines fade, feelings intertwine, and secrets hang in the air like unspoken truths. Each heartbeat could awaken a hidden truth within, challenging the very boundaries of your understanding. If this resonates with you, be sure to subscribe to my channel and activate notifications to show your support. James lowered himself next to me, the air thick with unspoken thoughts. "Allow me to assist," he whispered, a hint of uncertainty in his voice. As his large hands made contact with my shoulders, an unexpected shiver coursed through me, igniting a whirlwind of emotions within. "I can give you a massage. It often brings relief," he suggested, his voice laced with an unspoken tension. My resolve crumbled, leaving me speechless. I found myself desperate, ready to grasp at any glimmer of relief from the torment that consumed me. Yet, it was the unexpected impact of his touch that truly unsettled me. James's hands found their way to my back, applying a gentle pressure that sent a shiver down my spine. I must confess, this sense of intimacy has eluded me for years. His fingers held a strength that was unexpectedly tender. As they glided over my taut muscles, the ache gradually dissipated, giving way to an unfamiliar warmth that coursed through my being. It felt like the hidden depths of my soul had stirred to life, revealing a presence long forgotten. I exhaled, the breath escaping me a bit more heavily than intended. "Is that you, James?" I began to speak, yet the words tangled in my throat, leaving me suspended in uncertainty. It lingered, unfinished, a weight pressing down on my chest. He remained silent, his hands moving over my back with a precision that heightened my senses, each stroke igniting a whirlwind of emotions within me. In that moment, an unsettling change coursed through me. It filled me with a mix of fear and exhilaration that caught me completely off guard. James continued to move his hands across my back, each stroke measured and intentional, until an unexpected stillness fell over him as he leaned in, his gaze searching mine. "Is that you, Emma? This is truly troubling," he murmured, his tone heavy with worry. "This can't be resolved in the garden, not here, not now. Come, let's find a place by the flickering flames. The warmth might ease the tension, and I'll fetch some cream to soothe your back. This needs our immediate attention." For a fleeting moment, doubt crept in, but the sharp sting of anguish propelled me forward. I nodded, and he pulled me up, the air thick with unspoken words. "Be cautious. Move gently," he urged, his firm grip steadying me. His embrace wrapped around me like a secret, stirring a whirlwind of emotions within, leaving me both unsettled and strangely at ease. An intimacy that had eluded me for what felt like an eternity. As we stepped inside, the crackling fire cast flickering shadows, enveloping the room in a warm, golden glow that seemed to whisper secrets of the night. The heat enveloped me, a comforting shroud that momentarily dissolved the unease coiling within me. James hurriedly laid a blanket on the floor, his eyes urging me to lie down, a sense of anticipation hanging in the air. "Text. You should find a more comfortable position to stretch your back," he said, his gaze intense, yet a hint of uncertainty lingered in his expression. "I have some cream that might just ease those tight muscles." I lay down, the fire's warmth enveloping me, while James meticulously rubbed the cream between his hands, a subtle tension hanging in the air. The moment his hands brushed against my shoulders, a breath escaped me, one I hadn't known I was holding in. "Just relax," he murmured, a hint of uncertainty in his voice. "You'll feel better soon enough." Yet each brush of his hands stirred something deeper within me, transcending mere relief from my physical suffering. It was awakening a feeling deep within me, a sensation I believed had been long forgotten. As his fingers glided down my back, a whirlwind of clarity and confusion surged within me. James's touch stirred something deep within, igniting a sense of awareness that had long been dormant. For a fleeting moment, uncertainty gripped me, but the weight of the pain became unbearable, compelling me to make a swift decision. James's grip on my arm was firm, yet reassuring as he pulled me to my feet, an unexpected warmth spreading through me amidst the uncertainty of the moment. "Proceed with caution," he urged, his voice laced with an unspoken weight. As his strong hands enveloped me, an unexpected wave of comfort washed over me, stirring something deep within. The way this young man's protectiveness enveloped me stirred emotions I had long buried, creating an unexpected bond that caught me off guard. As we stepped into the house, the flickering flames in the fireplace cast an unsettling orange glow, hinting at secrets lurking in the shadows. The crackling of the fire and the enveloping warmth of the room stirred something deep within me, a sense of calm that felt almost deceptive. James hurriedly laid out a blanket on the floor, his eyes urging me to lie down, a sense of unspoken anticipation hanging in the air. Text. "You should find a more comfortable position to ease your back," he said, his gaze steady yet betraying a hint of warmth beneath the surface. I also brought some cream. It might just ease those tense muscles. I lay down, a shiver of anticipation coursing through me as the warmth enveloped my body. James squeezed the cream into his hand, the tension palpable as he rubbed it between his palms, seeking to warm it up before the next moment unfolded. The moment his hands brushed against my shoulder, a sharp intake of breath escaped me, caught off guard by the unexpected sensation. "Calm yourself," he whispered gently. "A sense of relief is just around the corner." Yet, with each brush of skin, an unsettling shift coursed through me. His hands were not merely providing physical relief, they were awakening feelings within me that I had long kept hidden. As his fingers glided over my back, a strange calm washed over me, yet my thoughts tangled in a web of confusion. James's touch lingered, a deliberate exploration that stirred something profound within, unraveling layers of unspoken feelings. "It's no surprise your muscles are so tight," he remarked, his voice laced with a warmth that drew me in. "Emma, you're carrying a heavy burden. The garden, the housework yet, amidst the chaos. Have you paused to consider your own needs? What lies beneath the surface of your daily routine? The whispers of your own desires may be waiting to be uncovered. I attempted to convey my feelings. The garden serves as my refuge, James. In its absence. I understand, he cut in, his touch easing ever so slightly. Yet the garden alone isn't enough. You crave the presence of others, those who truly care for you. His words enveloped me in a warmth that surpassed the fire's glow, yet an unsettling feeling crept in, stirring something deep within. A part of me grasped his meaning, yet another part resisted the truth, shrouded in uncertainty and unspoken fears. In that instant, his hands glided subtly lower on my back, the massage deepening with an unexpected intensity. The warmth of his touch eased the tension, yet within, it was weaving a more complex entanglement. Being this close to him stirred a whirlwind of emotions, a blend of comfort and unease that left her breathless. James, I finally managed to utter, my voice trembling with unspoken feelings. Your assistance is invaluable, yet there's something lingering beneath the surface. I know, he said, his voice lingering, heavy with unspoken thoughts. Yet a lingering uncertainty hangs in the air. Just relax, Emma. His words lingered in the air, heavy with unspoken meaning. Like the flames of the fire, his presence was growing closer with every second. James's hands cautiously traced a path down my back, stirring a whirlwind of unspoken feelings within me. With every gentle caress, a peculiar tension unfurled within me, stirring a deep-seated discomfort that I couldn't quite shake off. His warmth seeped in, a gradual yet resolute force. In that moment, a fog enveloped my thoughts, giving rise to a tumultuous battle within. Emma, remain composed, I urged myself. Yet the turmoil within me was impossible to quell. As his warm hands descended, inching toward my shoulders, an unsettling thrill coursed through me, making my heart race. On one side, there was James's closeness, and on the other, the invisible walls that time had meticulously erected. In an instant, the voice within me erupted with a piercing intensity. He is your step-nephew, Emma. This isn't the right path for you. The fireplace cast a warm glow throughout the room, yet as time passed, that once comforting heat turned oppressive, leaving an unsettling tension in the air. As I watched James brush the sweat from his brow, an inexplicable pull drew my gaze toward him. In an unexpected moment, he raised the hem of his shirt, revealing what lay beneath. His muscular, sun-kissed body seemed to radiate in the flickering firelight, resembling a captivating sculpture that held untold secrets. In that moment, a whirlwind of emotions surged within me, leaving me at a loss for words. It was an unexpected sensation, one that stirred something deep within me after so long. The heat from the fire enveloped him, overwhelming his senses. He let his shirt fall to the floor, a silent surrender to the intensity of the moment. His tone was light, yet the intensity of his gaze held me captive. In that moment, our gazes locked, a silent exchange charged with unspoken thoughts. Emma, there's a heat rising in you as well, he murmured, his tone a blend of gentleness and intensity. Keeping that shirt on will only deepen your discomfort. Allow me to assist you. My words lodged themselves in my throat, heavy with unspoken thoughts. I considered resisting, yet the clammy heat enveloping me and the stifling atmosphere felt increasingly oppressive. Gradually, I inclined my head. James knelt beside me, his hand hovering near the edge of my shirt, a charged silence enveloping us. His warm hands brushed against my skin, sending a shiver through me, stirring something deep within that I couldn't quite grasp. The touch ignited a tremor within me, warm yet unsettling. It was a peculiar kind of heat. With a deliberate touch, he lifted my shirt, navigating the fabric around my hair with a tenderness that sent a shiver down my spine. As he finally removed it and placed it aside, an unexpected tension hung in the air, leaving my heart racing with unspoken thoughts. In that instant, the atmosphere around us became charged, heavy with unspoken thoughts. His gaze held mine for a fleeting moment, a silent weight hanging in the air before he abruptly averted his eyes. Even without seeing his face, I could feel the turmoil those glances stirred within me. Emma, James murmured, his voice now a low, gentle whisper that sent a shiver down her spine. Are you feeling any different now? I believe so, I managed to say, my voice trembling with uncertainty. My words couldn't hide the storm inside me. It was more than the oppressive heat that weighed down on her. It was the warmth radiating from James's presence that wrapped around me, stirring something deep within. Come on, he urged, extending his hand, a flicker of uncertainty in his eyes. Shall we take a seat on the couch then? A sense of unease envelops you in this place. I grasped his hand, feeling a rush of unspoken thoughts swirling between us. The instant our fingers brushed, a jolt surged through me, awakening sensations long dormant. As he lifted me from the ground, his firm grip held me in place, a fleeting moment of unspoken connection lingering in the air. James's protective nature was palpable, an instinctual force that slowly unraveled the fears lurking within me. As we reached the couch, he carefully guided me into a seated position, the air thick with unspoken words. He settled next to me without hesitation, yet he deliberately maintained a distance that felt charged with unspoken words. Yet the unease that lingered in the room remained palpable. An unvoiced connection lingered in the air, heavy and elusive, as if the very essence of our feelings was trapped in silence, defying articulation. As I struggled to maintain my composure, the intensity of his gaze threatened to pull me under, stirring a storm of conflicting feelings within. Yet, a singular truth loomed in the shadows. Tonight, the heaviness of our emotions loomed, an undeniable presence that filled the air. As we settled into our seats, an unsettling quiet enveloped us, punctuated only by the faint crackle of the fire. My heart raced within my chest, its rhythm echoing in my ears. James sat beside me, and the weight of his presence, the very rhythm of his breath, stirred something deep within me. The proximity to him stirred a whirlwind of unease within me, yet there was an unexpected calm that settled in the depths of my heart. As I glanced away for just an instant, our gazes locked, sending a jolt through me. His gaze held an enigmatic quality, a flicker of curiosity intertwined with an unspoken depth that sent a shiver down her spine. In that closeness, the gaze in his eyes was undeniable, profound, and intense, yet carrying an unexpected gentleness. In that instant, it seemed as if time itself had come to a standstill. James hesitated for a moment, his hand inching toward mine, a flicker of uncertainty dancing in his eyes. As his fingers brushed against mine, an unexpected thrill coursed through my body. His silence spoke volumes, laden with unspoken thoughts and unexpressed feelings. His gaze lingered on my lips for a fleeting second, and in that instant, the air thickened with unspoken possibilities. He inched closer, a deliberate movement that sent a shiver down my spine. He was so near, his breath sending a shiver across my skin. Silence enveloped me, a sudden stillness that felt both unsettling and profound. Everything had blurred into a haze of uncertainty. In that instant, all that existed were the depths of James's gaze and the palpable tension of his proximity. I shut my eyes, inching closer to him, a rush of uncertainty swirling within me. As our lips touched, an unsettling stillness enveloped us, leaving everything else in the shadows. The initial contact was delicate, tender, and filled with an unspoken curiosity. But within seconds, that gentleness transformed into an overwhelming force, the heat radiating from him, the whisper of his breath, the electric touch of his lips. Everything felt eerily disconnected from the world around it. The isolation, dread, and yearning that had accumulated within me seemed to intertwine with him in that fleeting instant. This was more than a kiss. It was the culmination of years of unspoken feelings, repressed longings, and perhaps an unseen connection. As the kiss deepened, his hands cautiously explored my cheeks, sending a shiver through me. My hands tightened around his shoulders, the heat of his skin seeping into my palms, igniting a whirlwind of unspoken feelings within me. At last, we both drew back simultaneously, a moment charged with unspoken feelings. As our gazes locked, an unsteady rhythm filled the air, yet the connection we shared pulsed with an intensity that was undeniable. Was there truly anything left to express? Uncertainty loomed, yet a singular truth emerged from the shadows. Tonight, everything between us hung in the balance, poised on the edge of transformation. In the aftermath of the kiss, a wave of breathlessness washed over me. My heart raced, threatening to escape the confines of my chest. As I gazed into James's eyes, an unspoken question lingered, intertwined with a profound yearning that sent a shiver down my spine. In that instant, a profound stillness enveloped my thoughts. My heart and body took control, guiding my choices in ways I couldn't fully comprehend. "James," I whispered, my voice trembling yet my emotions unmistakable. "Indeed, my desire for you is undeniable. Your presence is an enigma I cannot resist." The words escaped my lips, and an unsettling shift stirred within me. In a fleeting moment, the weight of solitude and the shadows of my fears began to dissolve, leaving me in a state of unexpected clarity. Nothing else held significance. It was just this place, this time, with him, where everything else faded away. James's expression flickered with an unexpected revelation, only to be followed by a gradual unfolding of a smile that hinted at deeper thoughts beneath the surface. The expression in his eyes concealed a depth that sent shivers down my spine. "I want you too, Emma," he said, his voice a blend of tenderness and resolve, leaving an unsettling flutter in the air. The urge has become too powerful to contain. I find myself on the brink of revelation. Your presence is an enigma I can't ignore. There's something about being near you that pulls at my heart, a yearning that I can't quite explain. His words coursed through me, each syllable sending ripples of emotion that resonated deep within my heart. James's hands cradled my face, his presence drawing nearer, a charged silence enveloping us. This time, an unsettling certainty gripped the moment. We were acutely aware of our desires, yet an unspoken tension hung in the air, thick with anticipation. As his lips brushed against mine once more, an overwhelming surge of feelings enveloped us, leaving unspoken truths hanging in the air. In that instant, everything shifted within me. James's presence lingered, a warmth that both comforted and unsettled, his words weaving an intricate web of unspoken feelings. Even with the weight of my anxieties pressing down, I had no intention of halting my course at this moment. I found myself frozen, unable to intervene. I had surrendered entirely to the currents of my emotions. Now, with only a fragile veil separating us, hearts racing and bodies entwined, James lay beside me. A faint smile played on my lips as I glanced up at the ceiling, my eyes catching the disarray of our shirts and pants strewn across the floor. The night enveloped everything in an eerie haze. It felt surreal, as if reality had slipped away into the shadows. James turned to face me, his enigmatic smile lingering, leaving an unsettling thrill in the air. His hand brushed against my cheek, his thumb lingering for a fleeting moment on my lips. "Emma," he murmured, his voice a low, velvety whisper that seemed to hang in the air. "This moment is irreplaceable, a treasure I hold close to my heart." I turned to him, a whirlwind of conflicting feelings swirling within me, and spoke with a voice heavy with appreciation. "Thank you, James." A deep sense of isolation has crept in, more profound than I've experienced in ages. Yet you? Could it be that you possess such stature, youth, and charm? There's something about it that captivates me deeply. My eyes held a sincerity and thankfulness that I never meant to conceal. James's lips curled into a sly grin, a flicker of something deeper dancing in his eyes. "Emma, have you ever truly realized the depth of your beauty?" He spoke, his voice laced with an unspoken weight. "And I'm not merely referring to your appearance. Being with you evokes an entirely unique sensation. Your warmth, your sincerity. It all lingers in the shadows, evoking a whirlwind of unspoken feelings. Your presence brings a sense of comfort that I didn't know I needed." His gaze held me captive, an unspoken connection that sent shivers down my spine. His words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken truths. His touch lingered, sending shivers down her spine, igniting a whirlwind of unspoken feelings within her. The night unfolded with an intensity that gripped me, compelling me to engrave every moment into the depths of my memory. "I was desperate for you, James." I spoke with sincerity. "And you were here, lingering in the shadows, What more could I possibly desire? James offered a faint smile, his fingers tracing the edge of the sheets with a lingering hesitation. I'll find myself drawn here often, Emma. From this moment forward, whenever you seek me, I will be waiting in the shadows. He spoke, his voice laced with an intensity that hinted at deeper feelings beneath the surface. Only to catch a glimpse of you, only to offer you these fleeting instances. In that moment, an unexpected shift stirred within me, hinting at possibilities I had yet to explore. The weight of the past, once so heavy and isolating, began to dissolve into the shadows, leaving an unsettling sense of anticipation in its wake. With James by my side, an unsettling mix of emotions stirred within me, a flicker of trust battling against an undercurrent of uncertainty. I shut my eyes, inhaled deeply, and edged a bit nearer to his comforting presence. This night held secrets that whispered of what was yet to come. The initial strides into the unknown. Realizing that I was no longer isolated held a significance beyond measure. I wonder if my story resonated with you. The journey unfolded in unexpected ways, and I find myself eager to reveal its twists and turns to you. If you're intrigued by tales that linger in the shadows, be sure to subscribe for more captivating narratives. Activate notifications to be the first to uncover the moment a new episode is revealed. Your likes and comments hold a significance that I can't quite express. Your thoughts and feelings ignite a spark within me, stirring something deep and compelling. Your encouragement fuels my creativity. Thank you deeply, and I look forward to our next encounter in the unfolding tale.